Debbie, from a Scottish retail consortium view, what would your view of the future of the high street be?
Exactly in line with Chris in Scotland. One of the very big challenges is probably business rates. So for retailers looking to utilise and move high street space, rents are high. We don't often talk about rents as they're not directly influenced by government. Our experience is they are upward only, and landlords, like everybody else, are seeking to cover all of their additional costs. So rents are steep, particularly in prime high street locations, even if there are challenges in occupancy. And in some cases, business rates. In Scotland, there is no rates relief for smaller units. Unlike in England, that can make a Scottish business case quite hard to justify. Dobbies had 6 high street locations. We closed all of them at the beginning of last year, simply because the costs of rent and rates outweighed any opportunity for us to drive profitability. And that's where we see a real short-term challenge that plays out across the high streets. In Scotland, the government position is to deter out of town development. That brings a challenge for us in my business, but they are trying to encourage investment back into the high street in that way. But the planning regulations and time to move through the changes that Chris has talked around take a really long time to materialise. And I think that should be an area of focus to accelerate the return to the high street. And then, of course, there are all the usual things around parking costs, accessibility. If you try to park in Glasgow city centre, it is a really expensive venture. You have to go there with purpose. Things like that are the detractors, but these are also the things that are within our control, more broadly speaking, to help support that reinvestment.